Yo, and I'm back. Today's life hack for your RDX is brought to you by no other than Dexter. Oh, he ducked me. Boop. Oh, he ducked me again. Oh, he's getting slick. Come on, give me a boop. Boop. Oh, boop. Oh. At least sit. You're making me look bad here, bro. Can I have a sit? Yeah, what about a paw? Okay, all right, you redeemed yourself. All right, so we're doing the OEM painted rear diffuser mod, shall we call it? You can get this painted straight from the dealership for a surprisingly low price. I mean, I guess it depends on what you call low, but it's cheaper than going to get it painted. So this will not work on 2019 to 21. This will only work for 22 to 24 a-spec models. The reason is in 25, Acura didn't know what to do with themselves, so they started making all sorts of different weird paint changes on their different models to upsell the car somehow. I don't know. Some of them are kind of hit and miss. They don't really work out that great, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is my 22 a-spec Advance. As we recall, in 22 they made this piece in gloss black and instead of matte black, and they also made 4 fins instead of 3. The width is also a little bit wider or narrower. I'm not sure which one it is, which is why I don't think these will fit a 19 to 21 car. So in 25, what they did was on a-spec Advance models, I believe, this piece comes color matched to the car, whatever your car color is. What they also did was they made this gloss black. They made these gloss black. And they made this whole lower piece gloss black. So if that's something that interests you, you can also order those parts all in gloss black. I'm not a big fan. I think it's too much gloss black. However, on the regular Advance model, not a-spec, just Advance, you can get this, and this in body color. The problem with that is if you have an a-spec model, the non-a-spec model comes with square cutouts for the exhaust, so the rear won't work. I've seen people just take their lower plastics to the body shop and paint them, and it comes out okay. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I think it's going to be way too much color for the car. It ends up looking more car-like and less SUV-like. I kind of like the balance of color with matte black. So for me, I'm just going to do the simple diffuser, and I ordered this from my local dealership, which is literally 2 blocks away from me. This was only like 130 bucks. And it is beautiful. Hard to do with one hand. Come on. Pretty that red is. So that color match is going to be perfect. You don't have to worry about your body shop messing it up. And installing it should be fairly easy. So what I see, come on wind, stop messing with me. What I see from here is there's a hole, about 6 holes, 7, 8 holes. These look like little screws, and a couple of tabs. So overall, not bad. If you are like me and desperately needed a spare tire, that will be in your way. So here's another life hack for spare tire. You get a drill, you get your 3 1/8 inch. No, I'm sorry, this is a 1/2 inch opening, and you put it on backwards. I reduced it with an adapter to fit into a drill bit, and you can literally all the way down to the floor. How easy was that? I would have been sitting here with the hand tool spinning it for an hour. So with that out of the way, let's get under the car. Let me move this tire real quick. All right, spare tire is on the floor. I pushed it under the car to get it out of the way. The cable I hung over the exhaust. Tools I think I'm going to need: 10mm socket, Phillips head screwdriver. You could use guns if you're okay with using guns, and clip separator. So let's get under here, see what we got. So here you go, 10mm, 10mm. Oh, 10mm. I won't reach that one. I'm gonna need a wrench for that one, and a wrench for that one, and then Phillips head, Phillips head, Phillips head. And since I have the kicking sensor, I'm assuming this sensor will I hope it can mount to this guy. Huh. Uh-oh. Anyhow, I'll figure that out when this comes off. So don't forget to unplug your sensor. I can't do that with one hand, but just to get some work on camera here. Look at how easy that was. And already we're halfway done. Just kidding. Let's see if I can get my gun to reach these Phillips. Oh, we just barely made it. All right. Put that on this box. Get off. Gotta love one-handed YouTube car work tutorials. You can obviously do this with a regular screwdriver, but this is easier. Let's get this little guy and get these guys out of here. These are finicky. They always break, but you just gotta go real slow. Work your way around, spin it a few times. Unless you have a bunch of extras, then it's alright to break them, like I always say. There we go, nice and easy. You pull that out, and then you pull the whole thing out. Piece of cake. Not broken, you could reuse it later. Okay. Should I do the rest? Should I do the rest? Or is this just wasting camera time and you guys are probably already annoyed with my really long, excessive videos? Also, I'm holding this with my knee so it doesn't fly out. Alright, I'm gonna do this with two hands, so I'm gonna cut the footage, and I need to get up here with a wrench. Alright, got one of these suckers out. So I'm using a flex head box wrench for these. You probably don't need one, but it's just what I had laying around. So aside from these two, see the flex heads get stuck on there. Aside from these two, I took all the clips off and I made a shocking discovery, which is you're gonna need a regular screwdriver after all, because there's another one of these Phillips head screws hiding behind this guy. If you look in here, peekaboo, there's one in there. That's gonna be a problem if you don't know it's there and start tugging on everything. So there we go. That fell out right on me. Now this whole piece is off. The only thing holding it, I believe, are these clips, these guys, and tabs, I should say. This little tab, these little alignment tabs. I don't think I need to take the sensor thing off because it's a whole piece of its own. It just hangs out there loosely. I mean, I guess I probably should have unplugged it like I said I was gonna do, but I didn't. So it's just a matter of wiggling the diffuser off without breaking it, and I definitely need two hands for this. Okay, so this was probably the hardest part of the install. It's so awkward. I took this whole thing out. You have to slide this little guy. If you push this button right here, this harness slides off of this clip, and then you can pull this whole thing off to the side this way. And once you do that, you can rotate the whole unit to get easier access to this button. And to unplug this, you have to get a little pick or a little screwdriver and lift this up to separate the clips. Then you're home free. So pulling this off is fairly easy, other than the fact that these two support beams get in the way, because this whole thing basically pulls off of the bumper this way towards you when you're under the car. So what you have to do is press on these little tabs right here, push them down, and work your way towards yourself from this angle, that is. So this one you push and then you pull. I worked my way from left to right, but when I got to this guy and I was pulling it, this was completely in the way. So it's a little bit of a finagle if you don't want to scratch up this piece. I'm hoping I can put the red one in carefully without scratching it or anything. I think I actually, oh yeah, I scratched my stock one right there. Dang it. Well, whatever. I scratched it right on this little thing. I had a feeling I nicked it. So let's try not to do that with the new shiny red one. Let's try to do this so we can see the struggles here. I'm gonna try to put my camera down somehow. Some way, somehow. I put this here. Stupid tripod. Okay, so how do we do this? So I'm assuming you have to rotate it a little bit and maybe feed the center in first. I think that'll work. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm feeding in this big first tab, but on this side, I'm going to try to do it in reverse order. Oh, I see. So these bumper tabs, this has to go over this tab, which ends up being not that fun. Is it over or under? Wait, I missed the part. Don't forget to take these clips off of the factory one. Oh, come on. That's gonna be a nightmare. So these clips need to get transferred to the new lip, and they have to be bent off and then bent back on. So I guess I can do that after I finagle this thing up here. Aha. I think I figured out the way. Got it. Got it. Yes. Alright, so these tabs, this one and this one, there's a black tab that comes off of this black piece up here. When you're feeding on the new piece, take this one and bend it down with your hand. And then at the same time, take this piece of bumper and bend it away. And that'll allow you to seat the corner on. So now you just basically seat these guys into place. They should click like right here, right here. Once these guys, the tabs, click into place, all the screw holes will be lined up. See, oh, there it goes. There's one. Yeah. All right, those are in place. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I think we should be good to go. You need two hands, so one hand can hold the black diffuser on top, and then your other hand can push the red diffuser into place. There we go. There's a good click. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. All right, I'm excited. I'm not even gonna finish bolting this up because I want you guys to see this. Perfect fitment, perfect color match, and overall a pretty easy install for a relatively low price. It's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. So put everything back in reverse order. And you're good to go. I also forgot, don't forget these clips right here. This one on top, you have to transfer them over from the old piece to the new piece. So it's these two clips in here and these two clips. They're silver retainers. You have to transfer them over so these 10 millimeters have somewhere to feed into. Pop these guys in. So satisfying. Get your drill. Don't overdo it. Before you put these Phillips head screws and these plastic tabs back in, don't forget to put the sensor piece on, because these plastic tabs and these Phillips heads hold this whole housing for this trunk sensor, if you have it. If not, this job will be about 10 minutes easier for you. And that's it. That's a wrap. I'm gonna take a little nap here on the floor. Now's a good time to, anytime I'm under the car, I like to take advantage of snooping around, making sure nothing else is rotting or damaging, you know, exhaust, suspension, transfer case, no leaks, no crazy bushings ripped or anything. Always practice preventative maintenance, guys. If you see something wearing out, fix it. Don't wait for it to go bad because you're waiting on a paycheck or something. That sounds so snobby. All right, all wrapped up. So I used this nice padded bag that it came with to put my old one back in for safe storage. Here's your part number, 71515-TJB-B50ZA. Keep in mind that that is a part number for a red, I repeat, red part. If you don't know where to find your color code, well, I should actually start by saying when you go online, you can get these from online dealerships. It's going to be cheaper. So I like Curry Acura, curry like the spice. They always give pretty good prices. So this part is actually a little bit more. Retail price is I think like 200 something or 190, I don't know. But if you get it from an online dealer, or if you have a like a mechanic or a body shop discount, it's going to be anywhere from 120 to 130. So Curry Acura will hit you with, I think their price was 122 bucks, but then you got to pay shipping. So like for me, fortunately, I have my girlfriend who works in the auto industry, and she ordered this as a dealer account, and they gave her that price, and I didn't have to pay for shipping. So I just paid the $134 I paid for this at Valley Stream Acura, and I drove up a couple of blocks, 2 minutes from my house, picked it up the next day. If you go the online route, they will have a whole selection of different part numbers, and they go by there's like a 4 or 5 letter code for your color code. So if you don't know your color code to your car, say you have a blue car or a white car or whatever, your color code will be where is it? It's somewhere here, right here under this barcode, R568P. That number is the color code to your car. So this code right here is for performance red. And that's it. That is it. Time to wrap up. Spare tires back on. Oh, so tools I used. You don't need many tools. 10mm, you don't need an impact gun. You can use an open-ended wrench. You can use a socket wrench, whatever. Phillips head screwdriver. You also don't need an impact gun. So basically, these are all the tools you need. A clip puller, a little pick to unplug the sensor, a Phillips head screwdriver, and 10mm wrench. And that's it. That's it. You need 4 tools and about a half an hour, or if you're making a video like me, an hour, I don't know. Time to close it up, see what it looks like all together, and don't forget your R. Oof, that's beautiful. That is a nice subtle little touch that goes unnoticed, and I think on the red car it goes just right with everything else. I think the other black plastics would be a little bit much if they were paint matched. Yeah. Anyways, if you like all these little videos I do for you guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. I've been looking at my analytics, and I just found out the other day that 93% of the people who watch my videos are non-subscribers. That hurts my soul, you guys. Please just subscribe to my channel. I don't want to beg. If you don't, I don't care, whatever. But just keep in mind, I do it for you guys. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, bye.